Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us and supporting IU Theater and Dance. As always, we begin by thanking the members of the Theater Circle, whose long-standing support helps make our productions possible. Associate producers for Twelfth Night are Diana and Roger Alexander, with additional support from the Howard Jensen Endowment for Classic Theater. We also take this opportunity to acknowledge and honor the Miamiaki, Lenape, Bodowadmi, and Sawanwa people, on whose ancestral homelands and resources Indiana University Bloomington is built. Please use this time to turn off your phone and any other devices that may become distracting to the performers or to your fellow audience members. No photography, video or audio recording, or texting is allowed during the performance. Thank you for playing your part. It is now our pleasure to welcome you to Illyria and William Shakespeare's Twelfth Night, or What You Will.
Murmur, as you know, what great ones do, the less we'll prattle of. that he did seek the love of fair Olivia.
What's she?
A virtuous maid, the daughter of a count that died some 12 months since, thus leaving her in the protection of his son, her brother, who shortly also died, and for whose love they say she hath abjured the company and sight of men.
Oh, that I served that lady, and might not be delivered to the world till I had made mine own occasion mellow what my estate is.
That were hard to compass, because she will admit no kind of suit. No, not the Duke's.
If music be the food of love, play on. Give me excess of it, that surfeiting the appetite may sicken and so die. That strain again, it had a dying fall. Oh, it came o'er my ear like the sweet sound that breathes upon a bake of violets, stealing and giving odor. Enough. No more. 'Tis not so sweet now as it was before. O spirit of love, how quick and fresh art thou, that notwithstanding thy capacity, receiveth as the sea, not enters there, of what validity and pitch soe'er, but falls into abatement and low price, even in a minute. So full of shapes its fancy, that it alone is high fantastic.
There is a fair behavior in thee, captain. I pray thee, and I'll pay thee bounteously. Conceal me what I am, and be my aid, for such disguise as haply shall become the form of my intent. I'll serve this duke. Thou shalt present me as an eunuch to him. It may be worth thy pains, for I can sing and speak to him in many sorts of music that will allow me very worth his service. What else may hap to time I will commit. Only shape thou thy silence to my wit.
Be you his eunuch, and your mute I'll be. When my tongue blabs, then let mine eyes not see.
I thank thee. Lead me on.
Will you go hunt, my lord?
What, Curio?
The heart?
Why, so I do, the noblest that I have. Oh, when mine eyes did see Olivia first, methought she purged the air of pestilence. That instant was I turned into a hart, and my desires like felling cruel hounds, ere since pursue me. Now, what news from her?
So please, my lord, I might not be admitted, but from a handmaid do return this answer. The element itself, till 7 years heat, shall not behold her face in ample view, but like a cloister's, she will veiled walk and water once a day her chamber rug with eye-offending brine. All this the season of brother's dead love, which she would keep fresh and lasting in her sad remembrance.
Oh, she that hath the heart of that fine frame to pay this debt of love but to a brother. How will she love when the rich golden shaft hath killed the flock of all affections else that live in her, when liver, brain, and heart, these sovereign thrones, are all supplied, and filled her sweet perfections with one self-king? Away before me to sweet beds of flowers, love thoughts lie rich when canopied with bowers.
cares an enemy to life.
By my troth, Sir Toby, you must come in earlier nights. Your cousin, my lady, takes great exceptions to your ill hours.
Why, let her accept before accepting.
Aye, but you must confine yourself within the modest limits of order.
Confine? I'll confine myself no finer than I am. These clothes are good enough to drink in, and so be these boots too, and they be not, let them hang themselves in their own straps.
That quaffing and drinking will undo you. I heard my lady talk of it yesterday, and of a foolish knight you brought in one night here to be her wooer.
Who, Sir Andrew Aguichi?
Ah, he.
He's a sure man as any in Illyria.
What's that to the purpose?
Why, he has $3,000 a year.
Aye, but he'll have but a year in all these thousands. He's a very fool and a prodigal.
Why would you say so? He plays the viol to gamboys and speaks 3 or 4 languages word for word without book, and hath all the good gifts of nature.
He hath indeed, almost natural, for besides that he's a fool. He's a great quarreler, and but that he hath the gift of a coward to allay the gust he hath in quarreling, 'tis thought among the prudent he would quickly have the gift of a grave.
By this hand they are scoundrels and subtractors that say so of him. Who are they?
They that, and moreover, he's drunk nightly in your company.
When drinking helps to my niece. I'll drink to her as long as there's passage in my throat, and drink in Illyria. What wench? Here comes Castellano Volgo, for here comes Sir Andrew Agueface.
Sir Toby Belch! Hello, Sir Toby Belch!
Sweet Sir Andrew!
Bless you, fair shrew.
And you too, sir.
Accost, Sir Andrew, accost.
What's that?
My niece's chambermaid.
Good mistress, accost. I desire better acquaintance.
My name is Mary, sir.
Good mistress, Mary, accost.
Mistake, knight. Accost is to front her, board her, woo her, assail her.
By my troth, I would not undertake her in this company. Is that the meaning of accost?
Fare you well, gentlemen.
And thou let her part so, Sir Andrew? Would thou mightst never draw sword again?
And you part so, mistress, I would I might never draw sword again. Do you think you have fools in hand?
Sir, I have not you by the hand.
Marry, but you shall thou. And here's my hand.
Now, sir, thought is free. I pray you, bring your hand to the buttery bar and let it drink.
What for it, sweetheart? What's your metaphor?
Sir,
Why, I should think so. I'm not such an ass, but I could keep my hand dry. But what's your jest?
it's a dry jest, sir.
Are you full of them?
Aye, sir, I have them at my fingers' end. Mary, now I let go your hand, I am barren.
Oh, thou lackest a cup of canary. When did I see thee so put down?
Never in your life, I think, unless you see canary put me down. Methinks sometimes I have no greater wit than an ordinary man has. But I'm a great eater of beef, and I believe that does harm to my wit.
No question.
And I thought that I'd forswear it. I'll ride home tomorrow, Sir Toby.
Pourquoi, my dear knight?
What is pourquoi? Do or not do? Oh, I would I had bestowed that time in tongues that I have in fencing, dancing, and cockfighting. Oh, had I but followed the arts! thy rules her.
She'll none of the count. She'll not match above her degree, neither in estate, years, nor wit. I have heard her swear it. Tut! There is life in it, man.
I'll stay a month longer. I'm a fellow of the strangest mind in the world. I delight in masks and revels, sometimes all together.
Art thou good at these kickshaws, knight?
As any man in Illyria.
What is thy excellence in a galliard, knight?
Faith, I can cut a caper.
And I can cut the mutton to it.
And I think I have the back trick simply as strong as any man in Illyria.
Oh, wherefore are these things hid? Wherefore have these gifts a curtain before them? My very watch should be a jig. I would not so much as make water but in a syncopace. Is it a world to hide virtues in? I did think by the excellent constitution of thy land, it was formed under the star of a galliard.
Aye, 'tis strong, and does indifferent well in a lemon-colored stocking. Shall we set about some revels?
What shall we do else? Were we not born under Taurus?
Taurus, that's sides and heart.
No, sir, it is legs and thighs. Let me see thee caper. Fire! Excellent!
If you continue these favors towards you, Cesario, you are like to be much advanced. Yet known you but 3 days, and already you are no stranger.
You either fear his humor or my negligence that you call into question the continuance of his love. Is he inconstant, sir, in his favors?
No, believe me.
I thank you. Come to the count.
Who's no Cesario?
Under attendance, my lord, here.
Stand you well aloof. Cesario, thou knowest no less but all. I have unclasped to thee the book even of my secret soul. Therefore, bid youth, address thy gates unto her, be not denied access. Stand at her doors and tell them, there thy fixed foot shall grow till thou have audience.
Sure, my noble lord, if she be so abandoned to her sorrow as it is spoke, she never will admit me.
Be clamorous and leap all civil bounds rather than make unprofited return.
Say I do speak with her, my lord, what then?
Oh, then unfold the passion of my love. Surprise her with discourse of my dear faith. It shall become thee well to act my woes. She will attend it better in thy youth than in the nuncios of more grave aspect.
I think not so, my lord.
Dear lad, believe it, for they shall yet belie thy happy years that say thou art a man. Diana's lip is not more smooth and rubious. Thy small pipe is as the maiden's organ, shrill in sound, and all is semblant of a woman's part. I know thy consolation is right apt for this affair. Someone or two attend him, all, if you will, for I myself am best when least in company. Prosper well in this, and thou shalt live as freely as thy lord, to call his fortunes thine.
I'll do my best to woo your lady.
Yes.
Yet a bar will strike, whoe'er I woo myself would be his wife.
Nay, either tell me where thou hast been, or I will not open my lips so wide as the crystal may enter in way of thy excuse. My lady will hang thee for thy absence.
Many a good hanging prevents a bad marriage.
You are resolute then,
Not so neither, but I am resolved on 2 points.
that if one break the other will hold, or if both break your trousers fall.
Apt in good faith, very apt. Well, go thy way. If Sir Toby would leave drinking, thou wert as witty a piece of eve's flesh as any in Illyria.
Peace, you rogue. No more of that. Here comes my lady. Make your excuse wisely your best.
Wit, and it be thy will, put me into good fooling. Those wits
mad, take away the fool. Therefore, I say again, take her away.
Sir, I bade her take away you.
Misprison in the highest degree. Lady, cuculus non facit monachum. That's as much to say as I wear not motley in my brain. Good Madonna, give me leave to prove you a fool.
Can you do it?
Dexterously, good Madonna.
Well, sir, for want of other idleness, I'll bide your proof.
Good Madonna, why mournest thou?
Good fool, for my brother's death.
I think his soul is in hell, Madonna.
I know his soul's in heaven, fool.
The more fool, Madonna, to mourn for your brother's soul being in heaven. Take away the fool, gentlewoman.
What think you of this fool, Malvolia? Doth he not mend?
Yes, and shall do till the pangs of death shake him. Infirmity that decays the wise doth ever make the better fool.
God send you, mistress, a speedy infirmity for the better increasing your folly. Sir Toby will be sworn that I am no fox, but he will not pass his word for 2 cents that you are no fool.
What say you to that, Malvolia?
I marvel your ladyship takes delight in such a barren rascal. I saw him put down the other day with an ordinary fool that has no more brain than a stone. Look you now, he's out of his guard already, unless you laugh and minister occasion to him. He is gagged. I protest, I take these wise men that crow so at these set kind of fools no better than the fool Zadie.
Huh. You are sick of self-love, Malvolia, and taste with a distempered appetite. To be generous, guiltless, and of free disposition is to take those things for bird bolts that you deem cannon bullets. There is no slander in an allowed fool, though he do nothing but rail, nor no railing in a known discreet woman, though she do nothing but reprove.
Now Mercury endue thee with leasing, for thou speakest well of fools.
Madam, there is at the gate a young gentleman much desires to speak with you. From the Count Orsino, is it? I know not, madam. 'Tis a fair young man, and well attended. Who of my people holds him delay? Sir Toby, madam, your kinsman. Fetch him off, I pray you. He speaks nothing but madman. Fie on him. Go you, Malvolia. If it be a suit from the Count, I am sick, or not at home, what you will to dismiss it. Now you see, sir, how your fooling grows old and people dislike it.
Thou hast spoke for us, Madonna, as if thy eldest son should be a fool to scold Joe Cram with praise. For, here he comes, one of thy kinsmen has a most weak Piamata.
By mine honor, half drunk. What is he at the gate, cousin?
A gentleman.
A gentleman. What gentleman?
'Tis a gentleman here. Ah, plague on these pickled hair. How now, sot?
Good Sir Toby.
Cousin, how have you come so early by this lethargy?
Lechery? I defy lechery. There's one at the gate.
Hi, Mary, what is he?
Let him be the devil, and he will. I care not. Give me faith, say I. Well, it's all one.
What's a drunken man like fool?
Like a drowned man, a fool, and a madman. One trapped above heat makes him a fool, the second mats him, and the third drowns him.
Go thou and seek the coroner, let him look on mine uncle, for he is in the 3rd degree of drink. He's drowned.
He is but mad yet, Madonna, and the fool shall look to the madman.
Madam, yon young fellow swears he will speak with you. I told him you were sick. He seems to take upon him to understand so much, and therefore comes to speak with you. I told him you were asleep. He seems to have a foreknowledge of that too, and therefore comes to speak with you. What is to be done with him, lady? He's fortified against any denial.
Tell him he shall not speak with me.
Has been told so, and he swears he'll stand at your door like a sheriff's post or be the supporter to a bench, but he will speak with you.
What kind of man is he?
Why, of mankind.
What manner of man?
A very ill manner. He'll speak with you, will you or no.
Of what years and personage is he?
Not yet old enough for a man, nor young enough for a boy. As a is out of my part. Good gentle one, give me modest assurance, if you be the lady of the house, that I may proceed in my speech.
Are you a comedian?
No, my profound heart. And yet, by the very fangs of malice, I swear, I am not that I play. Are you the lady of the house?
If I do not usurp myself, I am.
Most certain, if you are she, you do usurp yourself, for what is yours to bestow is not yours to reserve. But this is from my commission. I will on with my speech in your praise, and then show you the heart of my message.
Come to what is important in it. I forgive you the praise.
Alas, I took great pains to study it, and 'tis poetical.
It is the more like to be famed. I pray you, keep it in. I heard you were saucy at my gaze, and allowed your approach rather to wonder at you than to hear you. If you be not mad, be gone. If you have reason, be brief. 'Tis not that time of mood with me to make one in so skipping a dialogue. Will you hoist sail, sir? Here lies your way.
No, good swabber, I am to haul here a little longer. Some mollification for your giant, sweet lady. Tell me your mind. I am a messenger.
Sure, you have some hideous matter to deliver, when the courtesy of it is so fearful. Speak your office.
It alone concerns your ear. I bring no overture of war, no taxation of homage. I hold the olive in my hand. My words are as full of peace as matter.
Yet you began rudely. What are you? What would you?
The rudeness that hath appeared in me have I learned from my entertainment. What I am and what I would are as secret as maidenhead. To your ears, divinity. To any others, profanation.
Give us the place alone. We will hear this divinity. Now, sir, what is your text?
Most sweet lady!
A comfortable doctrine, and much may be said of it. Where lies your text?
In Orsino's bosom.
In his bosom. In what chapter of his bosom?
To answer by method, in the first of his heart.
Oh, I have read it. It is heresy. Have you no more to say?
Good madam, let me see your face.
Have you any commission from your lord to negotiate with my face? Now you are out of your text. But we will draw the curtain and show you the picture. Look you, sir, such a one I was this present. Is it not well done?
Excellently done. If God did all.
'Tis ingrained, sir, 'twill endure wind and weather.
'Tis beauty truly blent, whose red and white nature's own sweet and cunning hand laid on. Lady, you are the cruelest she alive, if you will leave these graces to the grave and leave the world no copy.
Oh, I will not be so hard-hearted. I will give out divers schedules of my beauty. They shall be inventoried, and every particle and utensil labeled to my will as item, 2 lips in different red. Item, 2 gray eyes with lips to them. Item, 1 neck, 1 chin, and so forth. Were you sent hither to praise me?
I see you what you are. You are too proud. But if you were the devil, you are fair. My lord and master loves you. Oh, such love could be but recompense, though he were crowned the nonpareil of beauty.
How does he love me?
With adorations, fertile tears, with groans that thunder love, with sighs of fire.
Your lord does know my mind. I cannot love him. Yet I suppose him virtuous, know him noble, of great estate, of fresh and stainless youth, in voices well divulged, free, learned, and valiant, and in dimension and the shape of nature, a gracious person. But yet I cannot love him. He might have took his answer long ago.
If I did love you in my master's flame, with such a suffering, such a deadly life, in your denial I would find no sense. I would not understand it.
Why? What would you?
a willow cabin at your gate, and call upon my soul within the house. Write loyal cantons of contemned love, and sing them loud even in the dead of night. Halloo your name to the reverberate hills, and make the babbling gossip of the air cry out, "Oh, Livia!" Oh, you should not rest between the elements of air and earth. But you should pity me.
You might do much. What is your parentage?
Above my fortunes, yet my state is well. I am a gentleman.
Get you to your lord. I cannot love him. Let him send no more. Unless, perchance, you come to me again to tell me how he takes it. Fare thee well. I thank you for your pains. Spend this for me.
I am no thief post, lady. Keep your purse. My master, not myself, lacks recompense. Love make his heart of flint that you shall love, and let your fervor, like my master's, be placed in contempt. Farewell, fair cruelty.
What is your parentage? Above my fortunes, yet my state is well. I am a gentleman. I'll be sworn thou art. Thy tongue, thy face, thy limbs, actions, and spirit do give thee fivefold blazon. Not too fast. Soft. Soft. Unless the master were the man. How now? Even so quickly may one catch the plague. Methinks I feel this youth's perfections with an invisible and subtle stealth to creep in at mine eyes. Well, let it be. What ho, Mavolia?
Here, madam, at your service.
Run after that same peevish messenger, the county's man. He left this ring behind him. Would I or not, tell him I'll none of it. Desire him not to flatter with his lord, nor to hold him up with hopes. I am not for him. If that the youth will come this way tomorrow, I will give him reasons for it. Hi, Mavolia.
Madam, I will.
I know not what, and fear to find. Mine eye too great a flatterer for my mind. Fate, show thy force. Ourselves we do not owe. What is decreed must be, and be this so.
Will you stay no longer, nor will you not that I go with you? By your patience, no. My stars shine darkly over me. The malignancy of my fate might perhaps distemper yours. Therefore, I shall crave of you your leave that I may bear my evils alone. It were a bad recompense for your love to lay any of them on you. Let me know of you whither you are bound. No suit, sir. But I perceive in you so excellent a touch of modesty that you will not extort from me what I am willing to keep in. Therefore, know of me, Antonia, my name is Sebastian. My father was that Sebastian of Messaline, whom I know you have heard of. We left behind him myself and a sister, both born in an hour. If the heavens had been pleased when we had so ended, but you, sir, altered that. For some hour before you took me from the breach of the sea was my sister drowned. Alas, the day. A lady, sir, though it was said she much resembled me, was of many accounted beautiful. She bore a mind that envy could not but call fair. She is drowned already, sir, with salt water, though I seem to drown her remembrance again with more.
Pardon me, sir, your bad entertainment.
Oh, good Antonia, forgive me your trouble.
If you will not murder me for my love, let me be your servant.
If you will not undo what you have done, that is, kill him whom you have recovered, desire it not. Fare ye well at once. Upon the least occasion more, mine eyes will tell tales of me. I am bound to the Count Orsino's court. Farewell.
The gentleness of all the gods go with thee. peace in Orsino's court, else I would very shortly see thee there. But come what may, I do adore thee so that danger shall seem sport, and I will go.
Were not you even now with the Countess Olivia? Even now, mistress, on a moderate pace, I have since arrived but hither. She returns this ring to you, sir. You might have saved me my pains to have taken it away yourself. She adds, moreover, that you put your lord into a desperate assurance she will none of him. And one thing more, that you never be so hardy to come again in his affairs, unless it be to report your lord's taking of this. Receive it so. She took the ring of me? Oh, none of it. Come, sir! You peevishly threw it at her, and her will is that it should be so returned. If it be worth stooping for, there it lies in your eye. If not, be it his that finds it. I left no ring with her. What means Olivia? Fortune forbid my outside have not charmed her. She made good view of me. Indeed, so much that sure methought her eyes had lost her tongue, for she did speak in starts distractedly. She loves me. Sure, the cunning of her passion invites me in this churlish messenger. None of my lord's ring. Why, he sent her none. I am the man. If it be so, as 'tis, poor lady, she were better love a dream. Disguise, I see, thou art a wickedness, wherein the pregnant enemy does much. How easy is it for the proper false in women's waxing hearts to set their forms? Alas, our frailty is the cause, not we, for such as we are made of, such we be. How will this fadge? My master loves her dearly, and I, poor monster, fond as much on him, and she, mistaken, seems to dote on me. What will become of this? As I am man, my state is desperate for my master's love. As I am woman, now, alas the day, what earthly sigh shall poor Olivia breathe? Oh, time, thou must untangle this, not I. It is too hard a knot for me to untie. Oh. Oh.
Approach, Sir Andrew. Not to be abed after midnight is to be up betimes. At the Luculo Sugere, thou knowest?
Nay, my troth, I know not. But I know to be up late is to be up late.
A false conclusion. I hate it as an unfilled cat. To be up after midnight and to go to bed then is early. So that to go to bed after midnight is to go to bed betimes. Does not our life consist of the four elements?
Faith, so they say, but I think it rather consists of eating and drinking.
Thou art a scholar. Let us therefore
Eat and drink! Here comes the fool and me!
How now, my hearts? Did you never see the picture of we three?
Welcome, fool. Now let's have owl in a catch that will draw 3 souls out of 1 weaver. Shall we do that?
And you love me, let's do it! I am a dog in a catch.
By Our Lady, sir, and some dogs will catch well.
Most certain. Let her catch me, thou knave.
You mean hold thy peace, thou knave, knight? If we sing that, I shall be constrained to call thee knave, knight.
'Tis not the first time I've constrained one to call me knave. Begin, fool. It begins, hold thy peace.
I shall never begin if I hold my peace.
Good, come, begin.
Hold thy peace, thou knave, thou knave. Hold thy peace, thou knave, thou knave. Hold thy peace, thou knave, thou knave. Hold thy peace, thou knave.
Sharon sack is what I crave, and ale house or my grave, and ale house is what I crave, and ale house
What
or
a
my
ceremony do you keep here? If my lady had not called up her steward Malvolia and bid her turn you out of doors, never trust me.
Am I not consanguineous? Am I not of her blood? Dilly Valley lady, and 1 and 2. The sheriff's act is what I crave, and ale house or my grave.
Beshrew me, the knight's an admirable ruler.
Aye, he does well enough if he be disposed, and so do I too. He must go to my race, but I do it more. Natural.
Let my liver keep with wine, and not my heart with wine.
Let my liver heart with wine, take not my heart with rose.
What the love of God be?
Come, thou monarch of the vine, come with God, the king divine. So still the world around, 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 so still the world around.
My masters, are you mad or what are you? Have ye no wit, manners, nor honesty, but to gabble like tinkers at this time of night? Do ye make an alehouse of my lady's house, that ye squeak out your cobbler's catches without mitigation or remorse of voice? Is there no respect of place, persons, nor time in you?
We did keep time, miss, in our catching. Sneak up.
Sir Toby, I must be round with you. My lady bade me tell you that, although she harbors you as her kinsman, she is nothing allied to your disorders. If you can separate yourself in your misdemeanors, you are welcome to the house. If not, and if 'twould please you to take leave of her, she is very willing to bid you farewell.
Farewell to thee and happy cheer, and make you merry all over here.
And lovers near, and you'll see that from here. All is well and all is fine, when all our cares are crowned in wine.
And all is well and all is fine, when all our cares are
This is much credit to you.
out of tune, mistress. Ye lie. Aren't any more than a steward. Dost thou think, because thou art virtuous, there shall be no more cakes and ale? Go. Rub your chain with crumbs. A stoop of wine,
uncivil rule. She shall know of it by this hand.
Go shake your ears!
'Twere as good a deed as it were to give a man drink when he's hungry, as it were to challenge Malvolia to the field, then break promise with her and make a fool of her.
Do it, knight. I'll write thee a challenge, or I'll deliver thy indignation by word of mouth.
Sweet Sir Toby, be patient for tonight. Since the youth of Count Orsino was today with Olivia, she is much out of quiet. For Mistress Malvolia, let me alone with her. If I do not gull her into a neighborhood and make her a common recreation, do not think I have wit enough to lie straight in my bed. I know I can do it.
Possess us. Possess us. Tell us something of her.
Married, sir. Sometimes she is a kind of Puritan.
Oh, if I thought that, I'd beat her like a dog!
What? Being a Puritan, thy exquisite reason, dear knight.
I have no exquisite reason for it, but I have reason good enough.
A Puritan, that she is, but she's not anything constantly but a time pleaser and an affection ass. The best persuaded by herself, so crammed as she thinks with excellencies, that it is her grounds of faith that all that look on her love her. And on that vice in her will my revenge find notable cause to work.
What wilt thou do?
I will drop in her way some obscure epistle of love. I can write very like my lady, your niece Olivia. On a forgotten matter, we can hardly make distinction of our hands.
Excellent. I smell a device.
I have it in my nose, too.
Malvolia shall think by the letters that thou wilt drop that they come from my niece and that she's in love with her.
My purpose is indeed a horse of that color.
And your horse now would make her an ass.
Ass I doubt not.
Oh, 'twill be admirable.
Sport royal, I warn you. I know my physic will work with her. I will plant you two, and let Fabienne make a third, where she shall find the letter. Observe her construction of it. For this night, to bed, and dream on the event. Farewell!
Good night, Penta Soleil.
Before me, she's a good wench.
She's a beagle, true bred, and one that adores me. What of that?
I was adored once, too.
Let's to bed, knight. Thou hast need send for more money.
If I cannot recover your geese, I have a foul way out.
Send for more money, knight. If thou hast her not in the end, I'll be cut.
If I do not, never trust me. Take it how you will.
Come, I'll go burn some sack. 'Tis too late to go to bed now. Come, knight, come, knight.
So let my liver heat with wine. Day now.
It needs music. Now, good morrow, friends. Now, good Cesario, but that piece of song, that old and antique song we heard last night, we thought it did relieve my passions much, more than light airs and recollected terms of these most brisk and giddy paced times. Come, but one verse.
He is not here, so please your lordship, that should sing it.
Who was it?
That's the jester, my lord. A fool that the lady Olivia's father took much delight in.
Seek him out, and play the tune the while. Come hither, boy. If ever thou shalt love in the sweet pangs of it, remember me. For such as I am, all true lovers are, unstayed and skittish in all motions else, save in the constant image of the creature that is beloved. How dost thou like this tune?
It gives a very echo to the seat where love is throned.
Thou dost speak masterly. My life upon it, young though thou art, thine eye hath stayed upon some favor that it loves, hath it not? not, boy?
A little, by your favor.
What kind of woman is it?
Of your complexion.
It is not worth thee, then. What years in favor?
About your years, my lord.
Too old. By heaven. Let still the woman take an elder than herself. So wears she to him, so sways she level in her husband's heart. Poor boy, however we do praise ourselves, our fancies are more giddy and unfirm, more longing, wavering, sooner lost and worn than women's are.
Think it well, my lord.
Then let thy love be younger than thyself, for thy affection cannot hold the bent. For women are as roses, whose fair flower, being once displayed, doth fall that very hour.
And so they are. Alas, that they are so. To die, even when they to perfection grow.
My lord?
Oh, fellow, come. The song we had last night. Mark it, Cesario. It is old and plain. The spinsters and the knitters in the sun, and the free maids that weave their thread with bones do use to chant it. It's a silly sooth, and dallies with the innocence of love, like the old age.
Are you ready, sir?
Aye. Prithee, sing. Tell her I hold as giddily as fortune. But 'tis that miracle and queen of gems that nature pranks her in, attracts my soul.
But if she cannot love you, sir?
I cannot be so answered.
Shoot, but you must. Say that some lady, as perhaps there is, hath for your love as great a pang of heart as you have for Olivia. You cannot love her. You tell her so. Must she not then be answered?
There is no woman's sides can bide the beating of so strong a passion as love doth give my heart. No woman's heart so big to hold so much. They lack retention. Alas, their love may be called appetite, no motion of the liver, but the palate that suffers surfeit, cloyment, and revolt. But mine is all as hungry as the sea, and can digest as much. Make no compare between that love a woman can bear me, and that I owe Olivia.
Aye, but I know.
What dost thou know?
Too well what love women to men may owe. In faith, they are as true of heart as we. My father had a daughter loved a man. As it might be, perhaps, were I a woman, I should your lordship.
And what's her history?
A blank, my lord. She never told her love, but let concealment like a worm in the bud feed on her damask cheek. She pined in thought, and with a green and yellow melancholy she sat like patience on a monument, smiling at grief. Was not this love indeed? We men may say more, swear more, but indeed our shows are more than will, for still we prove much in our vows, but little in our love.
But died thy sister of her love, my boy.
I am all the daughters of my father's house, and all the brothers too, and yet I know not. Sir, shall I to this lady?
Aye, that's the theme. To her in haste. Give her this jewel. Say, my love can give no place, bide no delay.
Come my ways, Fabian.
Nay, patience, or I will prove it, and then, I don't know.
Wouldst thou not be glad to have the rascally sheep out of Anzaldua come by some notable shame?
I would exalt man, you know. She brought me out to a favor with my lady about the cockfight here.
To anger her, we'll have another, and we will fool her black and blue. Shall we not, Sir Andrew?
And we do not, it is pity of our lives.
Here comes the little villain. How now, my metal of India?
Get ye all three into hiding. Malvolia is coming down this walk. She has been yonder in the sun, practicing behavior to her own shadow this half hour. Observe her for the love of mockery, for I know this letter will make a contemplative idiot of her. Close in the name of jesting. Lie thou there, for here comes the trout that must be caught with tickling.
'Tis but fortune. All is fortune. Maria once told me Olivia did affect me, and I have heard herself come thus near that, should she fancy, should be one of my complexion. Besides, she uses me with a more exalted respect than anyone else that follows her. What should I think on't?
Here's an overweening rogue.
Peace, contemplation makes her a turkey cockher.
Slight, I could so keep the rogue.
Peace, I say.
To be Countess Malvolia.
I, rogue.
There's example for it. The lady of the Strakey married the mistress of the wardrobe.
Fie on her, Jezebel.
Now she's living in. Look how imagination moves her.
Having been 3 months married to her, sitting in my state,
Oh, for a stone bow to hit her in the eye.
calling my officers about me in my branched velvet gown, having come from a daybed where I have left Olivia sleeping.
Fire and brimstone.
And to have the manner of state, and after a demure travel of regard, telling them I know my places, I would they should do theirs, to ask for my kinsman, Toby.
Bolt
she makes her great peas. It is, in contempt of question, her hand.
Her C's, her U's, and her T's, why that?
To the unknown beloved, this and my good wishes, her very phrases, by your leave, wax, stop. The impressure, her Lucrece with which she uses to seal, 'tis my lady. To whom should this be?
This wins her, liver and all.
Jove knows I love, but who? Lips do not move, no one must know. No one must know. What follows? The numbers altered. No one must know. If this should be the Malvolio, I may command where I adore, but silence like a Lucrece knife with bloodless stroke my heart doth gore. M-O-A-I doth sway my life.
A fustian riddle.
Oh, Mariah's an excellent wench, say I.
M-O-A-I doth sway my life. Nay, but first, let me see.
What dish of poison has she dressed her?
I may command where I adore. Why, she may command me. I serve her. She's my lady. This is evident to any formal capacity. There's no obstruction in this. In the end, what should this alphabetical position portend? If I could make this resemble something in me, softly, M-O-A-I.
Oh, I make up that. She is now at a cold scent.
Malvolia! Why, that begins my name.
Not I say she would work it out.
But there's no consonancy in the sequel. This suffers under probation. A should follow, but O does, and I comes behind.
I and you, has any eye behind you? You might see more detraction at your heels than fortunes before you.
M-O-A-I. This simulation is not as the former. And yet, to crush this a little, it would bow to me, for every one of these letters is in my name! Ha! Soft, here follows prose. If this fall into thy hand, revolve. In my stars, I am above thee, but be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. The fates open their hands. Let thy blood and spirit embrace them, and to inure thyself to what thou art like to be, cast thy humble slough and appear fresh. Be opposite with a kinsman, surly with servants. Let thy tongue tang arguments of state. Put thyself into the trick of singularity. She thus advises thee, that sighs for thee. Remember who commended thy yellow stockings and wished to see thee ever cross-gartered. I say, remember. Go to. Thou art made if thou desirest to be so. If not, let me see thee a steward still. Farewell. She that would alter services with thee, the fortunate unhappy. Daylight and champagne discovers not more. This is clear. I will be proud. I will read politic authors. I will baffle Sir Toby. I will wash off gross acquaintance. I will be point device, the very to this, that my lady loves me! I thank my stars, I am happy. I will be strange, stout, in yellow stockings, and cross-gartered even with the swiftness of putting on. Jove and my stars be praised! Here is your postscript. Thou canst not choose but know who I am. If thou entertainst my love, let it appear in thy smiling. Thy smiles become thee well. Therefore, in my presence, still smile. Dear my sweet, I pray thee. Jove, I thank thee. I will smile!
such matters, sir, I do live by the church, for I do live at my house, and my house doth stand by the church.
So thou mayst say the king lies by a beggar if the beggar draw near him, or the church stands by thy tabor if thy tabor stand by the church.
You have said, sir, to see the sage. Sentence is but a chevron glove to a good wit. How quickly the wrong side may be turned outward.
Nay, that's certain. They that dally nicely with words may quickly make them wanton.
I would therefore my sister had had no name, sir.
Why, man?
Why, sir, her name's a word, and to dally with that word might make my sister wanton.
Art not thou the Lady Olivia's fool?
No, indeed, sir, the Lady Olivia has no folly. She will keep no fool, sir, till she be married. I am indeed not her fool, but her corrupter of words.
I saw thee late at the Count Orsino's.
Foolery, sir, does walk about the orb like the sun. It shines everywhere. I would be sorry, sir, if the fool should be as oft with your mistress as with my mistress. I think I saw your wisdom there.
Nay, and thou jest upon me. I'll no more with thee. Hold. There's expense for thee.
Now, Job, in his next commodity of hair, send thee a beard.
By my troth, I'll tell thee, I'm almost sick for one, though I would not have it grow on my chin. Is thy lady within?
Would not a pair of these have bred, sir?
Yes, being kept together and put to use.
I would play Lord Pandarus, sir, to bring the crescent to this troilus.
I understand you, sir. 'Tis well bagged.
My lady is within, sir. I will concert to them once you come. Who you are, and what you would, are out of my welcome.
This fellow is wise enough to play the fool, and to do that well praise a kind of wit.
Save you, sir.
And you, sir?
Deus buscarde, monsieur.
It was ainsi. Volta servetta.
I hope, sir, you are, and I am yours.
Will you encounter the house? My niece is desirous you should enter if your trade be to her.
I am bound to your niece, sir. I mean, she is the list of my voyage.
Taste your legs, sir. Put them to motion.
My legs do better understand me, sir, than I understand what you mean by bidding me taste my legs.
I mean to go, sir. To enter.
I will answer you with gate and entrance. But we are prevented. Most excellent, accomplished lady, the heavens rain odors on you.
That you so rare, cordial, rain odors. Well,
My matter hath no voice but to your own most pregnant and vouchsafed ear.
odors, pregnant, and vouchsafed? I'll get them all three already.
Let the garden door be shut and leave me to my hearing. Give me your hand, sir.
My duty, madam, and most humble service.
What is your name?
Cesario is your servant's name, fair princess.
My servant, sir. 'Twas never merry world since lowly feigning was called compliment. Your servant to the Count Orsino, you.
And he is yours, and his must needs be yours. Your servant's servant is your servant, madam.
For him I think not on him, for his thoughts would they were blanks rather than filled with me.
Madam, I come to whet your gentle thoughts on his behalf.
Oh, by your leave, I pray you, I bade you never speak again of him. But would you undertake another suit? I had rather hear you to solicit that than music from the spheres.
Dear lady.
Give me leave, beseech you. I did send, after the last enchantment you did hear, a ring in chase of you. So did I abuse myself, my servant, and I fear me, you. Under your hard construction must I sit, to force that on you in a shameful cunning which you knew none of yours. What might you think?
I pity you.
That's a degree to love.
No, not a bit, for it is a vulgar proof that very oft we pity enemies.
Why then, methinks 'tis time to smile again. O world, how apt the poor are to be proud. If one should be the prey, how much the better to fall before the lion than the wolf. than love that would seem hid. Love's night is noon. Cesario, by the roses of the spring, by maidhood, honor, truth, and everything, I love thee so, that maugre all thy pride, nor wit, nor reason can my passion hide. Do not extort thy reason from this clause, for that I woo, thou therefore hast no cause, but rather reason thus with reason better. Love sought is good, but given unsought is better.
By innocence I swear, and by my youth, I have one heart, one bosom, and one truth, and that no woman has, nor never none shall mistress be of it, save I alone. And so adieu, good madam. Never more will I my master's tears to you deplore.
Yet come again, for thou perhaps mayst move that heart which now pours to like his love.
No, faith, I'll not stay a jot longer.
Thy reason, dear Benham, give thy reason.
You must needs yield your reasons, Sir Andrew.
Mary, I saw your niece do more favors to Count Servingman than ever she bestowed on me. I saw it in the garden.
You see thee, the wild old boy, tell me that.
As plain as I see you now.
This is a great argument of loving her toward you, Sir Andrew.
Slight, would you make an ass of me?
I will prove it, legitimate. She did show favor to the youth in your sight, only to exasperate you, to awake your dormouse valor, to put fire in your heart and brimstone in your liver. You should then have accosted her, and with such excellent jests, fire you from the midst. You should have bent the youth into dumbness. This was looked for at your hand, and this was mocked. The double guilt of this opportunity you let time wash off. And you are now sailed into the north of my lady's opinion, where you will hang like an icicle on a Dutchman's beard. Unless you do redeem it by some laudable attempt, either of valor or policy.
Ain't me anyway. It must be with valor. For policy, I hate.
Why then challenge the Count's youth to a fight? Hurt him in 11 places. My niece shall take note of it, and assure thyself, there is no love broker in the world can more prevail in man's commendation with woman than reports of valor.
There is no way but this.
Will either of you bear me a challenge to him?
Go, write it in a martial hand. Be cursed and brief. It is no matter how witty, so it be eloquent and full of invention. Taunt him with the license of ink. About it.
Where shall I find you?
We'll call thee at the cubiculum. Go!
This is a dear mannequin to you, Sir Toby.
I have been dear to him some 2,000 strong or so.
We shall have a rare letter from him, but you will not deliver it?
Never trust me then. And by all means, stir on the youth to an answer. I think oxen and wain ropes cannot hail them together. For Andrew, if he were opened, and you find so much blood in his liver as would clog the foot of a flea, I'll eat the rest of the anatomy.
And his opposite, the youth, bears in his visage no great presage of cruelty.
If you desire this spleen and will laugh yourself into stitches, follow me. Yon Malvolia is turned heathen, a very renegado. She's in yellow stockings.
And cross-garter?
Most villainously. She does obey every point of the letter that I dropped to betray her. She does smile her face into more lines than is in a new map with the augmentation of the West Indies. You have not seen such a thing as 'tis. I can hardly forbear hurling things at her. I know my lady will
not by my will have troubled you, but since you make your pleasure of your pains, I will no further chide you.
I could not stay behind you. My desire, more sharp than violent steel, did spur me forth, and not all love to see you, but a fear and care of what might befall your travel. Being skillless in these parts, which to a stranger, unguided and unfriended, often prove rough and unhospitable. My willing love set forth in your pursuit.
My kind Antonio, I can no other answer make but thanks, and ever thanks. What's to do? Shall we go see the relics of this town?
Tomorrow, sir, best first go see your lodging.
I am not weary, and 'tis long till night. I pray you, let us satisfy our eyes with the memorials and things of fame that do renown this city.
Would you pardon me, I do not without danger walk these streets. Once in a sea fight against the Count's galleys, I did some service. Of such note, indeed, that were I taken here, it would scarce be answered.
Belike you slew great number of his people!
Defense was not of such a bloody nature. But if I should be lapsed in this place, I shall pay deep.
Do not then walk too open.
It doth not fit me. Old sir, here's my purse. In the south suburbs at the Elephant is best to lodge. There shall you have me.
Why I your purse?
Happily your eye shall light upon some toy you have desired to purchase. And your store, I think, is not for idle markets, sir.
I'll be your purse bearer and leave you for an hour.
To the Elephant.
I do remember.
I have sent after him. He says he'll come. How shall I feast him? What bestow of him? For youth is bought more oft than begged or borrowed. I speak too loud. Where is Malvolia? She is sad and civil and suits well for a servant with my fortunes. Where is Malvolia? She's coming, madam, but in very strange manner. She is sure possessed, madam. Why? What's the matter with her? Does she rave? No, madam. She does nothing but smile. Your ladyship were best to have some guard about you if she come. For sure the woman is taken in her wits. Go call her hither. I am as mad as she, if sad and merry madness equal be. How now, Malvolia?
Sweet lady! Ho, ho!
Smilest thou? I have sent for thee upon a sad occasion.
Sad lady? I could be sad. This does make some obstruction of the blood, this cross-gartering. But what of that? If it please the eye of one, it is with me as the very true sonnetist. Please one and please all.
Why? How dost thou, Malvolia? What is the matter with thee?
Not black in my mind, though yellow in my legs. It did come to her hand, and commands shall be executed. I think we know the sweetwriter's hand.
Wilt thou go to bed, Malvolia?
To bed! Aye, sweetheart! And I'll come to thee.
God comfort thee. Why dost thou smilest so and kiss thine hand so oft? Why appear you with this ridiculous boldness before my lady?
Be not afraid of greatness. 'Twas well writ.
What meanest thou by that, Malvolia?
Some are born great, some achieve greatness,
What sayest thou?
and some have greatness thrust upon them.
Heaven restore thee.
Remember who commended thy yellow stocking,
My yellow
and
stocking.
wish to see thee ever cross-gartered.
Cross-gartered.
Go to, thou art made, if thou desirest to be so.
Am I made?
If not, let me see thee a steward still.
Why, this is very midsummer madness.
Man up!
Oh,
come near me now. No worse man than Sir Toby to look to me. Why, this concurs directly with the letter. She sends him on purpose that I may appear stubborn to him, for she incites me to that in the letter I have alarmed her. Ha! But it is Jove's doing, not mine. And Jove make me thankful. And when she went away just now, let this lady be looked to. Lady, not Malvolia, nor after my degree, but lady. Why, everything adheres together, that no dram of a scruple, no scruple of a scruple, no incredulous or unsafe circumstance. What is to be said? No thing that can be can come between me and the full prospect of my hopes. Well, Jove is the doer of this, and he is to be thanked.
Which way is she? In the name of sanctity, if all the devils of hell possessed her, yet I'll speak to her.
Here she is. Here she is. How is with you, madam? How is with you, madam?
Go on! I discard you. Let me enjoy my private. Go off.
Lo, how hollow the fiend speaks within her. Did not I tell you, Sir Toby, my lady, prays you to have a care of her.
Go to, peace. You must deal gently with her. Let me alone. How do you, Malvolia? How is it with you? Defy the devil. Consider he's an enemy to mankind.
Do you know what you say?
Look you, and you speak ill of the devil, how she takes it at heart. Pray God she be not bewitched.
Carry her water to the wise woman.
Mary, and it shall be done tomorrow morning. If I live, my lady will not lose her for more than I'll say.
Oh, now, mistress.
Hold it, boy! Hold it!
This is not the way. Do you not see? You move her. Let me alone with her.
No way but gently. Gently. The fiend is wroth and will not be roughly used.
Why, how now, my ballcock? How dost thou chuck?
Sir.
What then? 'Tis not for gravity to play at games with Satan.
Get her to say her prayers, good Sir Toby. Get her to pray.
My prayers mean
No, I warn you, she will not hear of godliness.
go hang yourselves all. You are idle, shallow things. I am not of your element. You shall know more hereafter.
Is it possible?
If this were played upon a stage now, I could condemn it as an improbable fiction.
She hath taken the infection of the device.
Nay, pursue her now, lest the device take air and tank.
Why, we shall make her mad indeed.
The house will be the quieter.
Come, we'll have her in a dark room and bound. My niece is already in the belief that she's mad. We may carry it thus for our pleasure and her penance, till our very pastime, tired out of breath, prompt us to have mercy on her.
More matter for May morning.
Here's the challenge. Read it. I warrant there's vinegar and pepper in it.
Is this so saucy? Oh,
Aye, this. Do but read.
Give me. Youth, whatsoever thou art but a scurvy fellow.
good and valiant.
Wonder not nor admire not in thy mind why I do call thee so, for I will show thee no reason for it.
I think not. That keeps you from the below of the law.
Thou my sight, she uses thee kindly, but thou liest in thy throat. That is not the matter I challenge thee for.
A bitter grief and two exceeding good sense. Next.
I will waylay thee going home, where if it be thy chance to kill me,
Good.
thou killest me like a rogue and a villain.
Still you keep on the windy side of the law.
Fare thee well, and God have mercy upon one of our souls. He may have mercy upon mine, but my hope is better. So look to thyself, thy friend, as thou usest him, and thy sworn enemy, Andrew Aguecheek. If this letter move him not, his legs cannot. I'll give it him.
You may have very good occasion for it. He is now in some commerce with my lady, and will by and by depart.
Go, Sir Andrew. Scout me for him at the corner of the orchard like a bum bailiff. So soon as ever thou seest him, draw. And as thou drawest, swear horrible. Away!
Nay! Let me alone for swearing. Thou, yeast, beef wicked, hogger-mugger, thou elf-skin, thou rump-fed onion, thou nerve!
Now, will... Now, will not I deliver this letter, for the behavior of the young gentleman gives him out to be of good capacity and breeding. Therefore, this letter, being so excellently ignorant, will breed no terror in the youth. He will find it comes from a clodpole. But I will deliver his message by word of mouth, set upon Aguecheek a notable report of valor, and drive the gentleman, as I know his youth will aptly receive it, into a most hideous opinion of his rage, skill, fury, and impetuosity. This will so fright them both that they will kill one another by the look, like cockatrices.
Here he comes with your niece. Give no way till he take leave and presently after him.
I will meditate the while upon some horrid message for a challenge.
I have said too much unto a heart of stone, and laid mine honor too unwearily out. There's something in me that reproves my fault, but such a headstrong, potent fault it is, that it but mocks reproof. With the same behavior that your passion bears, goes on my master's grief. I do beseech you, come again tomorrow. What shall you ask of me that I'll deny? That honor saved may upon ASST give. Nothing but this, your true love for my master. How, with mine honor, may I give him that which I have given to you? I will acquit you. Well, come again tomorrow. Fare thee well. A fiend like thee might bear my soul to hell.
Gentlemen, God save thee.
And you, sir?
That defense thou hast, but take heed to it. Of what nature are the wrongs thou hast done him, I know not. But thy interceptor, full of despite, bloody as the hunter, attends thee at the orchard end. Steal your sinews. The yar and thy preparation for thy assailant is quick, skillful, and dead.
You mistake, sir. I am sure no man has any quarrel to me. My remembrance is very free and clear from any image of offense done to any man.
You'll find it otherwise. Therefore, if you hold your life at any price, betake you to your God, for your opposite hath in him what youth, strength, skill, and wrath can furnish man withal.
I pray you, sir, what is he?
He is knight, but he is a devil in pride brawl. Souls and bodies hath he divorced 3, and his incensement at this moment is so implacable. His incensement at this moment is so implacable. His incensement at this moment is so implacable that satisfaction can be none but by pangs of death and sepulchre.
I shall return again into the house and desire some conduct of the lady. I am no fighter.
Sir, no, that you shall not to the house, unless you undertake that with me, which with as much safety you might answer here.
This is as uncivil as strange. I beseech you, do me nothing of my purpose.
I will do so. Fabian, stay you by this gentleman until my return.
I pray you, miss, do you know of this matter?
I know the knight is incensed against you, even to a mortal arbitrament, but nothing of the circumstance more.
I beseech you, what manner of man is he?
He is indeed, sir, the most skillful, bloody, and fatal opposite that you could possibly have found in any part of Illyria. I can make your peace with him.
I shall be much bound to you for it. I am one that had rather go with Sir Priest than Sir Knight. I care not who knows so much of my mettle.
Aye, man, he is a very devil. I have not seen such a virago. I had a pass with him, and he gives me the hurt with such mortal motion that it is inevitable.
Pox on it. I'll not meddle with him.
Aye, but he will not now be pacified. Fabienne can scarce hold him yonder.
Plague on it. And I thought he had been valiant. I'd have seen him damned ere I'd have challenged him. Let him let the matter slip. And I'll give him my horse, Brown Capulet.
I will make the motion. Stand there, make a good show on it. This will end without the perdition of souls. Mary, I'll ride your horse as well as I ride you. I have his horse to take up the quarrel. I have persuaded him to use a devil.
He is as hardly afraid of Sir Andrew and hence and looks pale as if a bird were at his heels.
There is no remedy, sir. He will fight with you for his oath's sake. Therefore, arm for the supportance of his vow. He protests, he will not hurt you.
Pray God defend me. A little thing would make me tell them how much I lack of a man.
Give ground if you see him furious.
Come, Sir Andrew, there is no remedy. The gentleman will, for his honor's sake, have one bout with you. He cannot buy the duello, avoid it, but he has promised, as he is a gentleman and a soldier, he will not hurt you. Come on, to it!
Pray God he keeps his oath.
I do assure you, 'tis against my will. No.
Courage!
Strike!
Necessity makes me to ask you for my purse. It grieves me much more for what I cannot do for you than what befalls myself. You stand amazed, but be of comfort. Come, sir, away. I must contribute you some of that money.
What money, sir? For the fair kindness you have shown me here, and part being prompted by your present trouble, out of my mean and low ability, I'll lend you something. My having is not much. I'll make division of my present with you. Hold up. There's half my coffer.
Will you deny me now? Is it possible that my deserts to you can lack persuasion? Do not tempt my misery, lest that it make me so unsound a man as to upbraid you with those kindnesses I have done for you.
I know of none, nor know I you by voice or any feature. I hate ingratitude in a man more than lying, vainness, babbling, drunkenness, or any tainted vice whose strong corruption inhabits our frail blood.
Oh, heavens themselves.
Come, sir, I pray you go.
Let me speak a little! This youth you see before you, I snatched one half out of the jaws of death, relieved him with such sanctity of love into his image, which methought did promise most venerable worth did I devotion.
What's this to us? The time goes by away.
But oh, how vile and idle proves this god. Thou hast, Sebastian, done good feature shame. In nature there's no blemish but the mind. None can be called deformed but the unkind.
The man was mad. Away! Come, come, sir. Lead me on.
Methinks his words do from such passion fly that he believes himself. So do not I. Prove true, imagination, oh, prove true that I, dear brother, be now taken for you.
McKnight, Fabienne.
He named Sebastian. I, my brother, know, yet living in my glass, even such and so in favor was my brother. And he went still in this fashion, color, ornament, for him I imitate. Oh, if it prove tempests are kind and salt waves fresh in love.
A very dishonest poultry boy, and more a coward than a hare. His dishonesty appears in leaving his friend here in necessity and denying him.
Slick, I'll after him again and beat him.
Do it. Cuff him soundly.
And I do not! Ha!
Come, let's see the event.
I dare lay any money, 'twill be nothing yet.
Will you make me believe that I am not sent for you?
Go to. Thou art a foolish fellow. Let me be clear of thee.
Well held out in faith. No, I do not know you, nor I am not sent to you by my lady to bid you come speak with her, nor your name is not Master Cesario, nor this is not my nose neither. Nothing that is so is so.
I prithee, vent thy folly somewhere else. Thou knowst not me.
Vent my folly. He has heard that word of some great man and now applies it to a fool. Vent my folly. I pray thee now ungird thy strangeness and tell me what I shall vent to my lady. Shall I vent to her that thou art coming?
I prithee, foolish Greek, depart from me. There's money for thee. If you tarry longer, I shall give worse payment.
By my troth, thou hast an open hand. These wise men that give fools money get themselves a good report after 14 years' purchase.
Now, sir, have I met you again? There's for you! Ha!
Why, there's for thee, and there are all the people mad.
Oh, sir!
Hold!
Will I tell my lady straight?
Nay, let him alone. I'll go another way to work with him. I'll have an action of battery against him, if there be any law in Illyria. Though I struck him first. Yet it's no matter for that.
Let go thy hand. I will be free from thee. If thou darest tempt me further, arm.
What? Oh, what? Oh, nay. Then I'll have an ounce or two of this malpert blood from you.
Hold, Toby! On thy life I charge thee, hold!
Madam?
Will it be ever thus? Out of my sight! Be not offended, dear Cesario. Roots be gone. I prithee, gentle friend, let thy fair wisdom, not thy passion, sway in this uncivil and unjust extent against thy peace. Go with me to my house, and hear thou there how many fruitless pranks this ruffian hath botched up, that thou thereby mayst smile at this. Thou shalt not choose but go. Do not deny. Beshrew his soul for me. He started one poor heart of mine indeed.
What relish is in this? How runs the stream? Or I am mad, or else this is a dream.
were well rid of this knavery. If she may be conveniently delivered, I would she were, for I am now so far in offense with my niece that I cannot pursue with any safety this sport to the upshot. Come, by and by, to my chamber.
Hey, Robin, jolly Robin, tell me how thy lady does.
Fool?
My lady is unkind, her deed.
Fool!
Alas, why is she so?
Fool, I say!
She loves another. Who calls, huh?
Good fool, as ever thou wilt deserve well at my hand, help me to a candle and pen, ink and paper. I will live to be thankful to thee for it.
Mistress Malvolio!
I, good fool!
Alas, mistress, how fell you besides your 5 wits?
Fool, there was never a woman more notoriously abused. I am as well at my wits, fool, as thou art.
But as well, then you are mad indeed if you be no better in your wits than a fool.
They have propertied me here, kept me in darkness, and do all they can to face me out of my wits. Good fool, some paper. I tell thee, I am as well at my wits as any woman in Illyria.
Well a day that you were, mistress.
By this hand I am, good fool, some ink and some paper, and convey what I set down to my lady. It shall advantage thee more than ever the bearing of letter did.
I will help you to it, but tell me true, are you not mad indeed, or do you but counterfeit?
Believe me, I am not. I tell thee true.
Nay, I'll ne'er believe a mad woman till I see her brains. I will fetch you paper and ink.
Fool, I'll requite it in the highest degree. Prithee be gone.
I am gone, ma'am, and anon, ma'am, I'll be with thee again in a trice, like to the old fight, your need to sustain.
This is the air, that is the glorious sun. This pearl she gave me, I do feel it and see it, and though 'tis wonder that enwraps me thus, yet 'tis not madness. Where is Antonio then? I could not find him at the Elephant, yet there he'd been, and there I found this credit, that he did range the town to seek me out. His counsel now might do me golden service. For though my soul disputes well with my sense that this may be some error, but no madness, yet doth this accident and flood of fortune so far exceed all instance, all discourse, that I am ready to distrust mine eyes and wrangle with my reason that persuades me to any other trust but that I am mad, or else the lady's mad, yet if 'twere so, she could not sway her house, command her followers, take and give back affairs and their dispatch with such a smooth, discreet, and stable bearing as I perceive she does. There's something in it that is deceivable, but here the lady comes.
Blame not this haste of mine, if you mean well. Now, go with me and with this holy man into the chantry by. There, before him and underneath that consecrated roof, plight me the full assurance of your faith, that my most jealous and too doubtful soul may live at peace. What do you say?
I'll follow this good man and go with you, and having sworn truth, ever will be true.
Then lead the way, good father, and heaven so shine that they may fairly note this act of mine.
Mistress Fabian, grant me one request.
Kenzie,
Do not desire to see this letter.
this is to give a dog, and in recompense desire my dog again.
Belong you to the Lady Olivia, friends?
I some of her trappings.
I know thee well. How dost thou, my good fellow?
Truly, sir, the better for my foes and the worse for my friends.
How can that be?
Marry, sir, they praise me and make an ass of me. Now my foes tell me plainly I am an ass, so that by my foes, sir, I profit in the knowledge of myself, while by my friends I am abused, so that if your 4 negatives make your 2 affirmatives, why then, the better for my foes and the worse for my friends.
Why, this is excellent.
By my troth, sir, no, though it please you to be one of my friends.
Thou shalt not be the worse for me. There's for thy pains.
But that it would be double dealing, sir. I would you could make it another.
There's another.
Primo secundo tertio is a good game, and the old saying goes, the third pays for all.
You can fool no more money out of me at this throw. If you will let your lady know I'm here to speak with her, and bring her along with you, it may awake my bounty further.
Marry, sir, let your bounty take a nap. I will awake it anon.
Here comes the man, sir, that did rescue me.
That face of his I do remember well. Yet when I saw it last, it was besmeared as black as Vulcan in the smoke of war. A bobbling vessel was he captain of that took my ship, the Phoenix, and her freight. What's the matter?
Orsino, this is that Antonia, here in the streets, desperate of shame and state. In private rabble did we apprehend him.
He did me kindness, sir, fought on my side, but in conclusion put strange speech upon me. I know not what 'twas, but distraction.
Notable pirate, thou salt-watered thief, what foolish boldness brought thee to their mercies, whom thou, in terms so bloody and so dear, hast made thine enemies.
Orsino, noble sir, be pleased I shake off these names you give me. Antonio never yet was thief nor pirate, though I confess on base and ground enough Orsino's enemy. A witchcraft drew me hither. That most ungrateful boy there by your side, from the rude seas enraged and foamy mouth did I redeem. A wreck past hope he was, his life I gave him, and did there to add my love, without retention or restraint, all in his dedication. For his sake did I expose myself, pure for his love, into the dangers of this adverse town. Drew to defend him when he was beset, where, being apprehended his false cunning, not meaning to partake with me in danger, taught him to face me out of his acquaintance, and grew a 20 years removed thing while one would wink. Denied me my own purse, which I had recommended to his use not a half an hour before.
How can this be?
When came he to this town?
Today, my lord, and for 3 weeks before. No interim, not a minute's vacancy, both day and night did we keep company.
Here comes the Countess. Now heaven walks on earth. But for thee, fellow, thy words are madness. 3 weeks this youth had tended upon me. But more of that anon, take him aside.
What would my lord that he may not have, for in Olivia may seem serviceable? Cesario, you do not keep promise with me.
Madam,
Gracious Olivia.
What do you say, Cesario, good my lord?
my lord would speak, my duty hushes me.
If it be aught to be all tuned, my lord, it is as fat and wholesome to mine ear as howling after music.
Still so cruel.
Still so constant, lord.
What too? Perverseness? You uncivil lady, to whose ingrate and unauspicious altars my soul the faithfulest offerings have breathed out, and ere devotion tendered, what shall I do?
Even would it please, my lord, that shall become him.
Why should I not? Had I the heart to do it, like to the Egyptian thief at point of death, kill what I love. Savage jealousy that sometimes savors nobly. But hear me this, since you two non-regardants cast my faith, and that I partly know the instrument that screws me from my true place in your favor. Live you the marble-breasted tyrant still, but this your minion, whom I know you love, and whom, by heaven, I swear, I tender dearly. Him will I tear out of that cruel eye, where he sits crowned in his master's spite. Come, boy, with me. My thoughts are ripe in mischief. I'll sacrifice the lamb that I do love, to spite a raven's heart within a dove.
And I, most jocund, apt, and willingly, to do you rest, 1,000 deaths would die.
Where goes Cesario?
After him I love, more than I love these eyes, more than my life, more. By all moors and air I shall love wife.
I mean detested. How am I beguiled?
Who does beguile you? Who does do you wrong?
Hast thou provoked thyself? Is it so long? Call forth
by the holy close of lips, strengthened by the interchangement of your rings and all the ceremony of this compact, sealed in my function by my testimony. Since when my watch hath told me, toward my grave I have traveled but 2 hours.
Oh, thou dissembling cock! What wilt thou be when time hath sowed a gristle on thy case? Or will not else thy craft so quickly grow, that thine own trip shall be thine overthrow? Farewell, and take her, but direct thy feet where thou and I henceforth may never meet.
My lord, I do protest.
Do not swear. Hold little faith, though thou hast too much fear.
For the love of God, a surgeon! Send one presently to Sir Toby!
What's the matter?
He has broke my head across, and he has given Sir Toby a bloody coxcomb too! For the love of God, your help!
Who has done this, Sir Andrew?
The Count's gentleman, one Cesario. We took him for a coward, but he's the very devil incarnate.
My gentleman, Cesario?
Odds lifelings, there he is! You broke my head across for nothing, and that I did, I was sent on to do it by Sir Toby.
Why did you speak to me? I never hurt you.
If a bloody coxcomb be a hurt, you have hurt me. I think you think nothing of a bloody coxcomb. Here comes Sir Toby, halting. You shall hear more. But if he had not been in drink, he would have tickled you other gates than he did.
How now, gentlemen? How is it with you?
That's all one. He has hurt me. And there's the end on it. Sot, didst see Dick's surgeon, Sot?
Oh, he's drunk, Sir Toby, an hour gone. His eyes were set at 8 in the morning.
Then he's a rogue. I hate a drunken rogue.
Away with him. Who have made this happen with them?
I'll help you, Sir Toby, because we'll be dressed together.
Will you help an asshead, and a coxcomb, and a knave, a thin-faced knave, a dog?
Get him to bed, and let his hurt be looked to.
I am sorry, madam. I have hurt your kinsman, but had it been the brother of my blood, I must have done no less with wit and safety. You throw a strange regard upon me, and by that I perceive it hath offended you. Pardon me, sweet one, even for the vows we made each other but so late ago.
One face, one voice, one habit, and 2 persons. A natural perspective that is and is not.
Antonio, oh my dear Antonio, how the hours have dragged.
Sebastian, are you?
Fearst thou that, Antonio?
How have you made division of yourself? An apple cleft in 2 is not more twin than these 2 creatures. Which is Sebastian?
Most wonderful.
Do I stand there? I never had a brother. I had a sister, whom the blind waves and surges have devoured. Of charity, what kin are you to me? What countryman? What name? What parentage?
Of Messalene. Sebastian was my father, such as Sebastian was my brother too. So when he suited to his watery tomb, if spirits can assume both form and suit, you come to fright
A
us.
spirit I am indeed, but am in that dimension grossly clad, which from the womb I did participate. Were you a woman, as the rest goes even, I should my tears let fall upon your cheeks, and say thrice welcome, drowned Viola.
My father had a mole upon his brow,
And so had mine.
and he died that day when Viola from her birth had numbered 13 years.
Oh, that record is lively in my soul. He finished it indeed, his mortal act that day that made my sister 13 years.
If nothing less to make us happy both, but this, my masculine usurped attire, do not embrace me till each circumstance of place, time, fortune do go here and jump, that I am Viola! Which to confirm, I'll bring thee to a captain in this town where lie my maiden weeds, by whose gentle help I was preserved to serve this noble count. All the occurrence of my fortune since have been between this lady and this lord.
So comes it, lady, you have been mistook. You would have been contracted to this maid, nor are you therein by my life deceived. You are betrothed both to a maid and man.
Be not amazed, right noble is his blood. blood. If this be so, as yet the glass seems true, I shall have share in this most happy wreck. Boy, thou hast said to me 1,000 times thou never shouldst love woman like to me.
And all those sayings will I overswear. And all those swearings keep us true in soul, as doth that orbed continent the fire that severs day from night.
Give me thy hand, and let me see thee in thy woman's weeds.
The captain that did bring me first on shore hath my maid's garments. She, upon some action, is now imprisoned at Malvolia's suit.
Oh, fetch Malvolia hither. And yet, alas, now I remember me. They say, poor woman, she is much distracted. How does Malvolia, Sirrah?
Truly, madam, she holds Beelzebub at the stave's end, as well as a woman in her case may do. She has here writ a letter to you. I should have given it you this morning, but as a mad woman's epistles are no gospels, it matters not much when they are delivered.
Open it and read it.
Look then to be well edified, when the fool delivers the mad woman. By the Lord, madam, you rob me!
Art thou mad?
No, madam, I do but read madness. And your ladyship will have it as it ought to be. You must allow bucks.
Prithee, readeth thy right wits.
So I do, Madonna. But to read her right wits is to read thus. Therefore, perpend, my princess, and give ear.
Read it you, Fabian.
By the Lord, madam, you wronged me, and the world shall know it. Though you have put me into darkness, and given your drunken cousin rule over me, yet have I the benefit of my senses as well as your ladyship. I have your own letter that induced me to the semblance I put on, with which I doubt not but to do myself much right, or you much shame. Think of me as you please. I leave my duty a little unthought of, and speak out of my injury. The madly used Malvolia.
Did she write this?
Aye, madam.
This savors not much of distraction.
See her delivered, Fabian. Bring her hither. My lord, so please you these things further thought on, to think me as well a sister as a wife, who one day shall crown the alliance on it, so please you, here at my house and at my proper cost.
Madam, I am most apt to embrace your offer. Your master quits you, and for your service done him so much against the mental of your sex, so far beneath your soft and tender breeding, and since you called me master for so long, here's my hand. You shall from this time be your master's mistress.
A sister, you are she.
Is this the mad woman?
Aye, my lord, the same. Turn out, Malvolia.
Madam, you have done me wrong. Notorious wrong.
Have I, Malvolia, known?
Lady, you have. Pray you, peruse that letter. You cannot now deny it is your hand. Write from it if you can in hand or phrase, but say 'tis not your seal, nor your invention. You can say none of this. Well, grant it then, and tell me in the modesty of honor why you have given me such clear lights of favor, that we come smiling and cross-gartered to you, to put on yellow stockings, and to frown upon Sir Toby and the lighter people. And acting this in an obedient hope, why you have suffered me to be imprisoned thus, to be kept in a dark house, visited by the priest, and made the most notorious geck and gull that e'er invention played on. Tell me why.
Alas, Malvolia, this is not my writing, though I confess much like the character. But out of the question, 'tis Mariah's hand. And now I do bethink me, was she first told me thou wast mad, then camest in smiling, and in such forms which here were presupposed upon thee in the letter. Prithee, be content. This practice hath most shrewdly passed upon thee. But when we know the grounds and authors of it, thou shalt be both the plaintiff and the judge of thine own cause.
Good madam, hear me speak, and let no quarrel nor no brawl to come takes the condition of this present hour which I have undertaken, in hope it shall not. Most freely I confess, myself and Toby set this device against Malvolio here. Upon some stubborn and uncourteous part we had conceived against her. Mariah read the letter at Sir Toby's great importance. In recompense he had married her. How with a scornful malice it was followed. May rather flock on laughter than revenge, if that the injuries be justly weighed, that have on both sides passed.
Why, some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. I was one, miss, in this interlude, but that's all one. But do you remember? Madam, why laugh you at such a barren rascal? And you smile not, he's gagged. And thus the whirligig of time brings in his revenges.
Alas, poor fool, how have they baffled thee?
When all is known in golden time convents, a solemn commendation shall be made of our dear souls. Meantime, sweet sister, we will not part from hence. Cesario, come. For so you shall be, while you are even hen, but when in other habits you are seen, Orsino's mistress and his fancy's queen.